Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know this is such a weird setup. I'm filming as though it's a vlog, but here is my year-long, what was that? What was the title? Yes, all of the makeup I finished off in 2021, and I am gonna go into my numbers as well right at the end. I'm sorry about the way I'm filming, but as you guys know, I'm traveling. I did film like what I finished off in 2021 when I was back home, but I didn't have time to film the intro as well as the part afterwards. So let's go ahead and see everything that I have finished off in 2021. I didn't do as good as I thought I would do, and that is due to COVID. A lot of people passed away in my life, and I got pregnant, so I wasn't like putting on makeup or anything at all, but I'm gonna be back stronger. Here's my hair clip. Let me take it out of the way. It's a little bit annoying, but hopefully 2022 I'll do better. But let's get into the video. Alright guys, so let's start off with my primer category. As you guys can see, I've only used up 2 samples of primers. One is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and the other one is the Lancome La Base Pro. The Milk one I think was a birthday gift from Sephora, so that's only 2 out of my collection, but I do count these as a single item each. So I mean, I guess my numbers are gonna go down, but they're not gonna go down in the way that I wanted them to. I did also finish off some eyeshadow primers. I have 2 of the Urban Decay samples. One is in the original and the other one is in the shade Eden. I didn't really like them. I don't know if it's because of this kind of packaging itself or if the sample was a little bit too old, but I mean, they made my eyelids super dry. So I don't know if I have dry eyelids or what, but I did not enjoy them. They just didn't do that much for me, so I kind of let half of it dry up. And then I did also finish off the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. It was fine. I think I've had this open for a long time. This is in the shade Light Medium and it did go bad on me, but I did use a lot of it also. So that is 3 eyeshadow primers out of my collection, so for a total of 5 primers out of my collection. I unfortunately didn't finish off any foundations. I only finished off this sample pack of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night. I did actually really like it, but I only had a few samples to use and I can't really judge it. I mean, if it was a mini, that would be something, but I only got 1 use out of this, so I don't really know how I feel about it, but I did really like it the one time that I used it. And then I do also have 2 concealers. So one is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer sample. I have had this, I have repurchased this. Like in my backup drawer I have one and I did really enjoy the sample, of course. And the other one is my Essence Camouflage Concealer in the shade, where is it? Where's my shade? 30 Light Honey. I absolutely love this concealer. This is my second repurchase. I haven't bought another one yet just because I want to work through some other stuff in my collection, and if I do buy this, I will use this over my other concealers. So I'm trying to wait a little bit, finish a few if I can, and then repurchase that one. But that is only 2 concealers out of my collection. Unfortunately, I didn't really do that well, so hopefully 2022 is gonna treat me better. So I did finish off a palette, an entire palette, which I'm so excited about. I think I've been trying to pan this since 2020 and I finally managed to finish it off in 2021, so it took me 1.5 years. And this is my Pupa palette. This palette was gifted to me and this is what the inside looks like. There is only 1 shimmer shade that I didn't use up. It is a brown one. I only wanted to hit pan and that is it, just because I don't really use dark shimmer shades on my eyes. So 6 of these were eyeshadow. I had a primer, a lid shade, and a concealer, and then I had a blush also, which I finished this year. The 6 lip glosses I think I finished off in 2020. Here's the thing, I should really mark my stuff properly every time the year ends, so I know which pans are older. So I think from now on, if I have an empty pan in any of my palettes, I'll just put an X just to know that it was from the previous year. I'll do that every year at the end of every year. So I know I've definitely finished off the blush in 2021 and the rest of the eyeshadows, but I think these 3 and the 6 lip glosses I finished off in 2020. So I'm really happy to get this palette out of my collection. This is the 2nd palette I've finished off completely, and I am really happy. I did also finish off another eyeshadow. This is my Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop in the shade Jinxie. It was a true gold color, and it was okay. It was fine. I liked it. So these are the 2 eyeshadow palettes out of my collection. Eyeshadow and eyeshadow palette out of my collection. I did also finish off a, what is this called? Lashes. So I think these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. I liked it. I will repurchase in the future, but I still have a few wispies, a few lashes in my collection that I still haven't really used and abused. All right, so this is the best category I have yet from this year. So these are all of the lip products I finished. I have 1 lip liner. I don't really remember which brand this is from, but I did finish off a lip liner, 5 lipsticks, and a lip gloss. So the lip gloss is the number 7 High Shine lip gloss in the shade Tangerine Twist, I think. Yes, Tangerine Twist. And then I have 5 lipsticks. 4 are liquid lipsticks and a bullet one. The bullet one is a mini from Finding Ferdinand. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and as you guys can see, it's completely done. I'm not one to dig into the packaging to finish off the rest, just because I have way too many and I am too slow at panning lip products, so I just finish off whatever I can. This next one is a classic cult favorite. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Can. SMLC 19 for those interested. I absolutely love this. I will definitely repurchase in the future once I finish off a few more. So I have put a limit for myself that after every 5 lip product that I've used up, I can repurchase one. So far I have finished off 6, so I can repurchase a lipstick if I want to. But unfortunately, when I was traveling, I did repurchase a few lip products and I completely forgot about that rule. So I'm not gonna be buying any for now. Hopefully in 2022, I'll be able to finish a few and maybe repurchase this. And then I have 2 ColourPop Ultra Matte Minis. One is in the shade Notion and the other one is in the shade Lax. So Notion is this one that's a bit more purple, and this one is a bit more brick red orangey type of shade. I like them both, but they're just too dry for my lips. I don't really like super matte drying lipsticks. And then the second product that I absolutely loved out of all of these, this is the Ciate London lipstick. This is in the shade Pinup. This is a mini as well. I absolutely love this shade. Let me see if I can get a swatch for you guys. There's barely anything left, but yeah, you guys can see this is such a beautiful shade. I love this. It is one of the best liquid lipstick formulas I've ever tried, and this is, let me try to get a swatch of the next one. You guys can see it is so creamy, very, very creamy. I love these 2 together, paired together, or like individually. They both look absolutely beautiful. And yeah, those are these 6 lip products out of my collection, and this was the highlight of my year besides finishing off that palette. For nail care, I'm gonna get rid of my what is this called, my nail file, and then I also finished off only 1 nail polish. This is the Deborah from the French manicure set, and this was hot pink. I did mix some eyeshadow. This was in a project pan. Unfortunately, you guys can see the eyeshadow didn't mix in well, but the little that I had left behind spilled over, but I am gonna count it as an empty. I did finish off a few nail polish removers, but I'm not going to include that into this video since it's not a cosmetic colored product kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I only finished off one nail polish, unfortunately, but I have way too many in my collection. So 2022, my goal is to finish as many products as I can, and nail polish is one of those things. And for the very last category, I have perfume. So I have two of the Burberry black one. I have a full-sized one and then a roller ball. I do also have this Lily collection number 82 perfume, as well as a Prada candy sample. So that is 4 perfume out of my collection. That is not a lot. Honestly, this took me 2 days of use, or 2 uses. This didn't take that long. This I used mostly as a body spray since the scent doesn't really linger. It's a bit more alcohol-y, so it didn't really do much in the long run. But this I did like, but it's not my favorite scent. I am really disappointed in myself for not being able to finish off more perfume, so I really need to buckle down and finish off whatever is half used up in 2022. But I guess since we've been in lockdown so many times the past year, it kind of made sense. I only applied perfume before bed or after I showered a little bit, and I haven't really been going out much. So yeah, these are the 4 perfumes leaving my collection, and I'm pretty sure I have added way more than 4 into my collection in the past year, so my numbers are definitely gonna go up. But we're gonna see once I do my inventory. I am not looking forward to doing that because it takes me forever, and I have products stashed in way too many places that I need to like rummage through my cupboards and look for all of my products. So yeah, that is everything for my 2021 empties, and let's go back to my face. Alright guys, so we are back. I hope you enjoyed watching that video. So I thought for this part, like the second part of the video, we could go through all of my numbers, everything I finished off compared to 2020. I do have my spreadsheet. I will put it up on the screen somewhere, and I have my laptop right in front of me. So let's go through the numbers. So I did categorize everything separately, so we'll go through them one by one. And for the first thing, we have makeup applicators. In 2020, I finished off 1. Last year, I finished off 0. For primers and makeup bases, I finished off 3. So that includes eye primers as well as face primers. I finished off 3 in 2020, but I'm sure a few of them were full-sized. However, in 2021, I finished off 5. Monetary value-wise, they were very similar. So in 2020, it was $31. 2021, it was like $34.78 US dollars. And then for foundations, I used up 1 in 2020. That was a full-sized one that costed $32. Can I speak today? It costed $32, and in 2021, I finished off 1, which was a sample, and I put it down as $1. And then for concealer in 2020, I finished off 2 for the value of $39. So they were both full-sized concealers. And in 2021, I finished off 5. So I think I said 5 because of the... Why does it say 5? Oh yeah, because of the sample. So the cost came to $7.07. I feel like there's something wrong there, but I'm not sure. I think it's how I calculated it in my inventory, so that's how I'm counting it in my empties. And then for blush, I finished off 1 in 2020. It cost $11.99. I think it was an Almay blush, I'm not sure. And then in 2021, I actually finished off 2. They were both in palettes, but I put them down as 0 because they were both in palettes. And one palette, that palette that I just showed you guys, the Pupa palette that I finished off, I'm gonna count the palette for the monetary value. And the second blush was in another Pupa palette, which I still haven't finished off, so I'm still gonna count it as $0. But I did finish off 2 blushes, which is amazing in my point of view. I thought I didn't finish any, but going back, I remembered I did finish off 2. And then for bronzers in 2020, I finished off 2. They came up to be $26.7. And in 2021, I finished off 0. Makes me sad, but in 2022, I really want to finish off a couple of bronzers because I just haven't been loving bronzer the past year and a half. I've been more into blush. You guys can see I'm wearing like a really glowy blush, but bronzer has just taken a back seat for me, which is really weird because I was always that bronzer girl and no blush girl, but I guess trends do change people. And then for highlighter, I finished off 1 in 2020, 0 last year, which also, again, very sad. Brow products, I finished off 2 in 2020 for a value of $25, and again 0 last year, 2021. Liners, I think they are eyeliners. I finished off 3 in 2020, damn, and in 2021 I finished off 0 once again. Lipstick, I finished off 4 in 2020 for a value of $23. This year, last year, I finished off 5 for the value of $23 again, which I guess they were mostly minis, that's why. For lip glosses, in 2020, I finished off 6. Those were the 6 from my Pupa palette that you guys saw, so I did put a value of 0 down there. And then for 2021, I finished off 1 for the value of 12.47. Not bad, still better than 0 in my opinion, because of masking I barely put on lip gloss. And then for lip liners, I finished off 0 in 2020, and then in 2021 I finished off 1 for the value of $5. Not bad. Mascara, I finished off 2 in 2020 and 0 in 2021. Damn. I've been using the same mascara since 2020. But it is kind of done, so it is going to be in my Empties. And then the value of those 2 mascaras in 2020 was $37.58. Yep. False lashes, I finished off 2 in 2020, 1 last year. That's it. And for palettes, I finished off 1 in 2020 and 1 in 2021. So those were my big achievements. The value in 2020 was 12.5. It was an icing palette. And then last year it was $24. So that's how much it cost. Eyeshadow singles, I finished off 0 in 2020. And in 2021, I had that one ColourPop Super Shock Shadow for a value of $6. I put it down. And then for perfume, oh my god, this is the biggest shocker. So in 2020, I finished off a total of 12 perfumes. So it was 7 full-sized perfumes, which, wow. So yeah, I finished off 7 full-sized perfumes, 1 mini, and 4 samples for a value of $483. That was in 2020. And then in 2021, I only finished off 4. I didn't specify sizing and stuff, and it all came up to $115. So, still better than nothing, but I know I could do better. So in 2020, I finished off 6 nail polishes for a value of $68. However, last year I only finished off 1 for the value of $3. And then for the total number of makeup products, this I'm sad about. For 2020, I finished off 30 products. In 2021, I only finished off 23 products. So 7 less than the previous years, which is crazy to me. And then for the value, in 2020, the total makeup value came up to be $291.8 US. I thought I would aim for 300 in 2021, but no, I only finished off $119 US worth of products. But then again, half of the stuff I used up was samples, so I guess it makes sense. And then for skincare, I didn't tally up my 2020 numbers, but for 2021 I finished off 49 products for a value of $981 US. So I have obviously been using up my skincare and the total of makeup and skincare, and by skincare I mean only what goes on my face, the value comes up to be $1,100, around $1,100, yeah, US. So yeah guys, that is everything. I'm sorry about the way I'm filming, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the best quality, but I'm pregnant and this is the best I can do right now with traveling and everything, but I did still want to get like some content up for you guys just before I lose track of myself and not upload as much as before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope 2022 will be better makeup panning wise for me and whoever wants to to pan their products. Let me know your panning goals down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.